The genesis of China's film industry, from humble beginnings to global recognition. The history of China's film industry is a narrative of resilience, adaptation, and transformation, tracing its roots back to the early 20th century when cinema first made its way into the country. The inception of Chinese filmmaking began in the 1920s, a period marked by the production of silent films that primarily revolved around traditional opera stories and folklore. These early films were rudimentary, constrained by limited technology and resources, yet they laid the foundational stones for what would evolve into a dynamic and influential cinematic culture. As the decades progressed, the industry witnessed significant milestones, particularly during the 1930s and 1940s, known as the Golden Age of Chinese cinema. This era was characterized by the emergence of socially conscious films that addressed the political turmoil and societal issues of the time, setting a precedent for storytelling that intertwined with national identity. However, the trajectory of China's film industry faced considerable challenges following the establishment of the People's Republic of China in 1949. Under the new regime, the film sector underwent state control, which led to a focus on propaganda films aimed at promoting socialist ideologies. Despite these constraints, filmmakers managed to inject creativity and subtlety into their work, subtly critiquing societal norms while adhering to governmental guidelines. The Cultural Revolution, 1966 and 1976, further stifled artistic expression, leading to a hiatus in film production and innovation. Yet this period also underscored the resilience of Chinese filmmakers who, upon the revolution's conclusion, rapidly revitalized the industry with renewed vigor and a hunger for creative freedom. The late 20th century heralded a new dawn for Chinese cinema, as economic reforms introduced by Deng Xiaoping in the late 1970s opened up the market to foreign influences and investments. This era saw the rise of the fifth-generation directors, filmmakers like Zhang Yimou and Chen Kaige, who brought international acclaim to Chinese cinema through visually stunning and thematically rich films that explored China's complex history and cultural heritage. Their works not only captivated global audiences, but also paved the way for future generations to experiment with diverse genres and narratives. Entering the 21st century, China's film industry has experienced unprecedented growth, driven by technological advancements, increased domestic demand, and strategic collaborations with international studios. Today, China stands as one of the largest film markets globally, rivaling Hollywood in box office revenues and production scale. This evolution from a nascent, state-controlled apparatus to a powerhouse of cinematic innovation underscores a remarkable journey of adaptation and success. The industry's current achievements are a testament to its ability to blend traditional storytelling with modern techniques, creating films that resonate both locally and internationally. As we delve deeper into specific successes like the animated feature Ne Zha, it becomes evident how this historical backdrop has shaped the landscape in which contemporary Chinese filmmakers operate, enabling them to craft stories that are deeply rooted in cultural heritage, yet universally appealing. The making of Ne Zha, a fusion of tradition and innovation. The production of Ne Zha represents a watershed moment in Chinese animation, blending centuries-old folklore with cutting-edge technology and modern storytelling techniques. Directed by Jiaozi and produced by Light Chaser Animation Studios and in Light Media, Ne Zha is a reimagining of the legendary tale of Ne Zha, a mischievous deity from Chinese mythology. The story, deeply embedded in the classic Ming Dynasty novel Investiture of the Gods, traditionally portrays Ne Zha as a rebellious child who defies authority, ultimately sacrificing himself to protect his family and community. However, the 2019 animated adaptation takes creative liberties, transforming the myth into a narrative about self-determination, identity, and the power of choice. At its core, the film explores themes of destiny versus free will, challenging the preordained roles imposed on individuals by society, a message that resonates deeply with contemporary audiences. What sets Ne Zha apart is its meticulous attention to detail in both its visual aesthetics and technical execution. The animation team employed state-of-the-art technologies, including advanced motion capture and 3D rendering, to bring the mythical world to life. Every frame is a visual feast, blending vibrant colors, intricate designs, and fluid animations that rival the quality of Western productions like those from Pixar or DreamWorks. For instance, the climactic battle scenes between Ne Zha and Ao Bing, the Dragon Prince, showcase breathtaking choreography and dynamic effects, seamlessly integrating traditional Chinese martial arts with fantastical elements. This fusion of ancient art forms and modern techniques not only elevates the storytelling, but also reinforces the film's central theme of bridging tradition and innovation. Equally impressive is the film's character design, which reflects a careful balance between cultural authenticity and relatability. Ne Zha, depicted as a fiery punk-inspired figure with smudged eyeshadow and a defiant attitude, subverts the traditional image of the deity while retaining key elements of his mythological persona. Similarly, Ao Bing's sleek, serpentine dragon form and conflicted personality offer a fresh take on the classic antagonist, adding depth and nuance to the narrative. These characters, along with the supporting cast, are rendered with striking realism, thanks to the use of high-resolution textures and nuanced facial expressions that convey a wide range of emotions. The film's soundtrack further amplifies its emotional impact, combining traditional Chinese instruments like the guzheng and erhu with modern orchestration. This musical hybridity mirrors the film's overarching theme of reconciling past and present, creating an auditory experience that feels both familiar and groundbreaking. Additionally, the voice acting, performed by a talented ensemble of Chinese actors, adds another layer of authenticity, ensuring that the dialogue and performances resonate deeply with local audiences while remaining accessible to international viewers. Behind the scenes, the production process was a monumental undertaking, spanning 5 years and involving over 1,600 animators, artists, and technicians. The team faced numerous challenges, from perfecting the film's complex action sequences to ensuring cultural accuracy in its depictions of ancient Chinese architecture and attire. Yet their dedication paid off, as Ne Zha became a critical and commercial triumph, grossing over $725 million worldwide and becoming the highest-grossing animated film in Chinese history. This achievement underscores the growing sophistication of China's animation industry, proving that it can compete on a global scale while staying true to its cultural roots. By marrying timeless myths with modern sensibilities, Ne Zha exemplifies how tradition and innovation can coexist harmoniously, paving the way for future generations of storytellers. The story of Ne Zha, a modern take on ancient myths. At its heart, Ne Zha is a story about defying fate and redefining identity, themes that resonate deeply with audiences across cultures. The film follows Ne Zha, a young boy born under an ominous prophecy that he is destined to become a demon who will wreak havoc on the world. Marked as a demon child from birth, Ne Zha faces rejection and hostility from his community, despite his parents' unwavering love and attempts to shield him from prejudice. Meanwhile, Ao Bing, the Dragon Prince, is burdened by his own destiny to serve as a pawn in his father's quest for power, even if it means sacrificing his humanity. What unfolds is a poignant exploration of how societal expectations and predetermined roles shape individual lives, as well as the courage required to break free from them. One of the most compelling aspects of Ne Zha is its ability to reinterpret traditional Chinese mythology for a modern audience. In classical texts like Investiture of the Gods, Ne Zha is portrayed as a fearless warrior who commits acts of rebellion against authority figures, often with tragic consequences. While the original tale emphasizes loyalty and sacrifice, the 2019 adaptation shifts the focus to themes of self-acceptance and empowerment. For example, Ne Zha's iconic declaration, "My fate is mine to decide, not the heavens," captures the essence of the film's message, encouraging viewers to challenge societal norms and forge their own paths. This reinterpretation not only breathes new life into an age-old myth, but also aligns with contemporary values of individualism and agency. The film's narrative structure further enhances its appeal by weaving together humor, emotion, and action in a way that feels both timeless and refreshingly modern. Early scenes depict Ne Zha's mischievous antics and struggles to fit in, eliciting laughter and empathy from the audience. As the story progresses, however, the tone shifts to address heavier themes such as discrimination, parental sacrifice, and the burden of legacy. These moments are punctuated by visually stunning set pieces, such as Ne Zha's fiery transformation into his demonic form and the climactic duel with Ao Bing, which elevate the emotional stakes while showcasing the film's technical brilliance. Symbolism plays a crucial role in reinforcing the story's connection to Chinese tradition. Elements like the Kaige symbol, representing the balance of yin and yang, recur throughout the film, underscoring the duality of human nature and the blurred lines between good and evil. Similarly, the use of dragons, a recurring motif in Chinese mythology, serves as a metaphor for power, duty, and transformation. Ao Bing's struggle to reconcile his draconic heritage with his desire for freedom mirrors Ne Zha's journey of self-discovery, highlighting the universal nature of their plight. By blending these traditional symbols with modern storytelling techniques, Ne Zha creates a narrative that is both culturally specific and universally relatable. Its exploration of identity and destiny transcends cultural boundaries, offering a message that speaks to anyone who has ever felt constrained by societal expectations. Whether through its heartfelt character arcs, its dazzling visuals, or its thought-provoking themes, Ne Zha succeeds in reimagining an ancient myth for a new generation, proving that timeless stories can find renewed relevance when told with creativity and vision. Ne Zha, bridging Chinese tradition and modernity. Ne Zha stands as a masterful fusion of Chinese cultural heritage and contemporary storytelling, embodying a seamless blend of tradition and modernity that resonates with both domestic and international audiences. At its core, the film draws heavily from Chinese mythology, folklore, and philosophical concepts, grounding its narrative in a rich tapestry of cultural references. For instance, the character of Ne Zha originates from the Investiture of the Gods, a revered Ming Dynasty novel that chronicles the celestial battles between gods, demons, and humans. By revisiting this classic text, the filmmakers pay homage to China's literary traditions while infusing the story with modern sensibilities. The film's portrayal of Ne Zha as a misunderstood outcast, grappling with societal prejudice, reflects Confucian ideals of familial piety and moral integrity, as well as Taoist notions of balance and harmony. These philosophical underpinnings are subtly woven into the narrative, enriching the film's thematic depth without alienating viewers unfamiliar with Chinese culture. Visually, Ne Zha incorporates traditional Chinese art styles and motifs, creating a cinematic experience that feels distinctly rooted in its cultural origins. The film's depiction of ancient Chinese villages, with their intricate architecture and lush landscapes, evokes the aesthetic beauty of classical Chinese paintings. Similarly, the use of traditional clothing, weapons, and ceremonial rituals adds an authentic layer of cultural immersion. These elements are complemented by the film's innovative animation techniques, which breathe new life into age-old imagery. For example, the climactic battle scenes combine the fluidity of Chinese martial arts with fantastical visual effects, creating a dynamic spectacle that honors traditional combat forms while embracing modern cinematic language. Thematically, Ne Zha bridges the gap between past and present by addressing universal issues through a culturally specific lens. The film's exploration of identity, discrimination, and self-determination speaks to contemporary social challenges, such as the marginalization of minority groups and the pressure to conform to societal norms. By framing these issues within the context of Chinese mythology, the filmmakers create a narrative that feels both intimate and expansive. Ne Zha's defiance of his predetermined fate, "My fate is mine to decide, not the heavens," resonates as a powerful statement of empowerment, echoing the aspirations of modern audiences who seek to transcend limitations imposed by tradition or circumstance. This synthesis of tradition and modernity extends to the film's music and sound design, which blend traditional Chinese instruments with contemporary orchestration. The score features haunting melodies played on instruments like the guzheng and erhu, evoking a sense of nostalgia for China's cultural heritage. At the same time, the integration of electronic beats and symphonic arrangements gives the soundtrack a modern edge, enhancing its emotional impact. This auditory fusion mirrors the film's overarching theme of reconciling the old with the new, creating a sensory experience that feels both familiar and groundbreaking. Through its thoughtful integration of cultural elements and modern storytelling techniques, Ne Zha achieves a rare balance that appeals to diverse audiences. For Chinese viewers, The film serves as a celebration of their cultural identity, offering a reimagined version of a beloved myth that feels both respectful and innovative. For international audiences, the film provides a window into Chinese traditions, presenting them in a way that is accessible and engaging. By bridging the gap between tradition and modernity, Ne Zha not only redefines the potential of Chinese animation, but also demonstrates the universal power of storytelling to transcend cultural boundaries. The success of Ne Zha, a milestone in Chinese cinema. The success of Ne Zha is nothing short of extraordinary, marking a pivotal moment in the evolution of Chinese cinema. Upon its release in July 2019, the film shattered box office records, earning over $725 million worldwide and becoming the highest-grossing animated film in Chinese history. Domestically, it ranked as the second highest-grossing film of all time in China, trailing only behind Wolf Warrior 2. This unprecedented financial performance not only solidified Ne Zha as a cultural phenomenon, but also demonstrated the immense potential of China's domestic film market. The film's widespread popularity was fueled by its universal themes, stunning visuals, and emotional resonance, which captivated audiences of all ages. Social media platforms buzzed with discussions about Ne Zha's defiant spirit, while theatres reported sold-out screenings and extended runs to meet overwhelming demand. Critics and industry experts alike hailed Ne Zha as a landmark achievement in animation, praising its technical innovation and narrative depth. Renowned film critic Maggie Lee of Variety described it as a visually dazzling and emotionally resonant triumph, while others lauded its ability to blend traditional Chinese mythology with modern storytelling techniques. The film's success was further amplified by its accolades, including multiple awards at the Golden Rooster Awards and the Hong Kong Film Awards. Such recognition underscored the film's artistic merit and its significance as a milestone in Chinese cinema. Beyond its domestic triumph, Ne Zha also achieved notable success on the international stage, introducing global audiences to the richness of Chinese animation. While its international box office numbers were modest compared to its domestic earnings, the film garnered widespread acclaim at international film festivals, including the Annecy International Animation Film Festival and the Shanghai International Film Festival. These appearances helped position Ne Zha as a contender in the global animation arena, challenging the dominance of Western studios like Pixar and DreamWorks. The film's impact extends far beyond its box office numbers and critical acclaim. Ne Zha has inspired a new wave of confidence and ambition within China's animation industry, encouraging studios to invest in high-quality, culturally resonant projects. It has also sparked discussions about the globalization of Chinese cinema, highlighting the potential for homegrown stories to resonate with international audiences. By proving that Chinese animation can compete on a global scale, Ne Zha has redefined perceptions of what Chinese filmmakers are capable of achieving. In the broader context of China's film industry, Ne Zha represents a turning point, a demonstration of the country's ability to produce world-class animated films that honor cultural heritage while embracing modernity. Its success has paved the way for future projects, signaling a new era of innovation and creativity in Chinese cinema. As a cultural touchstone and a commercial juggernaut, Ne Zha has cemented its place as a defining moment in the history of Chinese film, leaving an indelible mark on both the industry and the global cinematic landscape. The legacy of Ne Zha, reshaping Chinese cinema and beyond. The success of Ne Zha transcends its status as a box office sensation. It represents a profound shift in the trajectory of Chinese cinema and its place on the global stage. By achieving unparalleled domestic and international acclaim, the film has not only redefined the possibilities of Chinese animation, but also challenged long-standing stereotypes about the country's creative capabilities. Historically, China's film industry was often perceived as derivative, overshadowed by the dominance of Hollywood and other global powerhouses. However, Ne Zha has shattered this narrative, proving that China can produce films that are both culturally authentic and universally resonant. Its blend of traditional mythology with cutting-edge technology has set a new benchmark for storytelling, inspiring a wave of confidence and ambition within the industry. This newfound recognition has encouraged Chinese filmmakers to push boundaries, experiment with diverse genres, and explore narratives that reflect their unique cultural identity while appealing to global audiences. On a broader scale, Ne Zha has reshaped global perceptions of Chinese cinema, positioning it as a formidable player in the international film market. The film's success has drawn attention to the sophistication and innovation of China's animation industry, challenging the notion that high-quality animation is the exclusive domain of Western studios. By demonstrating that Chinese stories can captivate audiences worldwide, Ne Zha has opened doors for greater cross-cultural exchange and collaboration. Its universal themes of self-determination and resilience resonate across cultural and linguistic barriers, fostering a deeper appreciation for the richness of Chinese storytelling. This achievement has also prompted global audiences and critics to reassess their preconceptions about Chinese cinema, recognizing it as a source of creativity and originality rather than imitation. Looking ahead, Ne Zha serves as a harbinger of what lies ahead for Chinese cinema. Its triumph has catalyzed a surge of investment and interest in domestic animation, with studios increasingly prioritizing projects that combine cultural depth with technical excellence. This trend is likely to yield a new generation of films that continue to bridge tradition and modernity, further solidifying China's position as a leader in global entertainment. Moreover, the film's success underscores the importance of cultural storytelling in an increasingly interconnected world. As audiences grow more diverse and discerning, films like Ne Zha remind us of the enduring power of stories to transcend borders, foster understanding, and celebrate the shared human experience. In this way, Ne Zha is not just a milestone in Chinese cinema. It is a testament to the boundless potential of storytelling to inspire, unite, and redefine the future of film.
Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. It's one of the best ways to help more people see this content. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So leave a comment below and join the conversation about today's topic. Your engagement and support mean everything to me and make it possible for me to create more impactful content that aims to bring the world closer together. If you'd like to take it a step further, you can support the channel directly through the link in the description. Every bit of support helps this community grow and fuels the mission to make a difference. Thank you for being such an important part of this journey.